everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Junior Golf Network. I'm your host, Sarah Davis. This weekend, we were at the Sea Island Golf Resort in Georgia covering HJGT's Mid-Invitational sponsored by Bag Boy. With over 170 players in the field, we have a ton of content to get to. Let's take a look. This weekend, the Junior Golf Network was in Sea Island, Georgia covering HJGT's Mid-Season Invitational presented by Bag Boy. With 6 divisions and a 12-stroke victory, there was a ton of excitement in the field. Let's get into the action. Starting in the 16 to 18 Tiger Woods Boys Division, Max Barley from Land O'Lakes, Florida was the champion, starting the tournament 2 over and then finishing day 2 1 under and day 3 3 under par to finish the tournament 2 under. Barley was on fire all weekend, making 12 birdies and only 1 bogey on the final day. He shared the secret to his success.
Keeping my composure, really. On the greens, I had a tough time. Couldn't really get to the ball to the hole, but just had to keep getting the ball close, keep getting birdie putts, and just having chances to go low.
The runner-up was Perry Austin Kilburn from Monroe, Georgia. Kilburn shot 72-75, then fired a low 68 to finish 1 stroke behind the champion. On the final day, he made 7 birdies, with 5 of them on the front 9. Feeling confident, he gave us this walk-off club twirl to kick off his back 9. Finishing third was Cal Hoskins from Warsaw, Indiana. Hoskins remained consistent all weekend, shooting 72, 71, 73, finishing the tournament even. He battled all weekend, putting this one close on hole 6 for a tap-in par. Heading into the Will Smith Boys 14 to 15 division, Andrew Maselli from Savannah, Georgia shot 70, 73, 77 to win the field by 7 strokes. On day 1, Maselli made 4 birdies and only 2 bogeys. He shared with us his strengths from the weekend.
Probably the driver. Pretty much I'd hit most of the fairways out there.
There was a 2-way tie for second between John Kiba from Emmaus, Pennsylvania, and Wesley Hu from Swansea, Georgia, both players finishing 11 over. Kiba shot back-to-back 77s and bounced back with an impressive 73 on the final day. Kiba made 10 birdies all weekend, and heading into the 18th hole tied for third, he had this shot out of the trees, hitting a low draw and landing in the bunker. He then put the bunker shot to 20 feet and drained the putt for birdie to finish second. Who shot 72, 82, 73. After struggling on day 2, he went low again on day 3 with 3 birdies on the front and 1 on the back. In the Ernie Els 11 to 13 boys division, Philip Dunham from Ponte Vedra, Florida pulled off another win, finishing 5 under par and beating the division by 7 strokes. Dunham is only 12 years old and had 14 birdies this weekend. This was his 18th hole, a par 5. He was on the green in 2 and just barely missed this putt for eagle, instead having a tap-in birdie.
Just on the first day, when you get a couple birdies in a row, you just kind of keep going and you get a lot. I never really found a rhythm, but that 6 under on 1-9 helped.
Aston Lee from Charlotte, North Carolina was the runner-up, finishing the tournament 2 over par. Lee came in at day 2 tied for 14th place after shooting a 79, but bounced back going under par the second and third day, shooting 69, 70. There was a 2-way tie for third between Mason Howell from Tallahassee, Florida, and Kai Marco from Roswell, Georgia, both players finishing 3 over par. Howell remained consistent all 3 days, shooting 72, 74, 73. He kept a clean scorecard on the final day, only making 1 bogey. At the age 13, Howell has an impressive scoring average of 75.2. Marco finished the first day in 7th place, but fired a low 71-72 to remain on top. At the age 13, Marco had 10 birdies all weekend and has an impressive 74.81 scoring average. In the U10 boys division, looking like mini pros at the age 10, the winner, Drew Moretti from Alpharetta, Georgia, had an incredible 5 over finish. Moretti shot 75, 68, 78 with 1 eagle and 8 birdies to stay on top all weekend. He shared with us why he loves golf.
It's just a challenging game.
The runner-up was Kevin Hall from Moultrie, Georgia, shooting 80, 74, 76 to finish 14 over par. At the age 10, Hall has an incredible 76.67 scoring average. Finishing third was Will Perkins from Memphis, Tennessee, shooting back-to-back 82s and then a 79 for a total of 243. He made 6 birdies all weekend and sits with a solid 81 scoring average. Switching gears over to the 14 to 18 girls Justin Timberlake division. The champion was Carla Alvarez from Panama, Central America. Alvarez went into day 2 tied for the lead and pulled ahead, winning the division by 12 strokes. With 11 birdies, she shared with us the secret to her success.
My irons maybe and my mental game, I kept quite steady and my scores were very consistent.
The runner-up was Christina Searcy from Cartersville, Georgia. Searcy shot 78-80 and bounced back on day 3 with a solid 73 to take second. Being one of the younger players in her division, at 14 she has an impressive 79.67 scoring average. Alexandra Poole from Weston, Massachusetts finished third, shooting 79, 77, 76 for a total of 232. In the girls U13 Justin Rose division, Bridget Wilkie from Toronto, Canada won the division by 13 strokes. She remained in first place all weekend, shooting 79, 75, 78 to finish the tournament 16 over par. Wilkie is only 13 years old and has an incredible 78.57 scoring average.
I think I really kept calm on the front nine, and then my short game really helped me out a lot today.
Savannah Goodman from Bonifay, Florida was the runner-up, shooting 86, 79, 80, finishing the tournament 29 over par. Georgia Blout from St. Mary's, Georgia finished third, shooting 88, 81, 83. She was in fourth place entering day 2, but pulled ahead after remaining consistent both days. I hope all of the pro golfers have a pretty empty schedule because we've got a lot of juniors that would like to play you 1v1. Let's take a look.
To play golf with Jordan Speed just because he's my favorite golfer and a great guy.
Nelly Corda, she really inspires me and she's an awesome golfer.
Justin Thomas because he's from Louisville and went to my high school.
I pick Bryson DeChambeau because he hits it long.
I would probably play Abraham Ancer because he's from Mexico or Latin America, and that sort of helps with the representation of Hispanics in the golf game, and that's really fun.
Tiger Woods because it's Tiger Woods.
I want to play with Tiger just to learn his mentality and work my way around the golf course.
Probably Justin Thomas because he's really competitive, but he's also a really funny guy, so I think it would just be a really fun experience.
Brian Harmon because he went to the same high school I go to.
Phil Mickelson because he seems like a fun guy.
Golf has changed a ton over the last century. Between Tiger's comeback to Bryson DeChambeau gaining 7.3 strokes off the tee, we asked the juniors which pro they think has changed the game the most. Let's take a look.
I think that Bryson DeChambeau has really changed the game. His strategic side of it and mathematical side of it is amazing.
Tiger because he really made everybody work out. Before, nobody really worked out, now everybody does.
Probably Bryson DeChambeau with the amount of yardage he's put off on his driver.
A golfer that's changed the game is probably Tiger Woods with his dominance and wanting to beat everybody badly and not just wanting to win by a couple strokes, but wanting to beat them into the ground.
Is Lexi Thompson because she never gave up and she always did it shot by shot.
Probably Jack Nicklaus because he's won the most majors.
Bryson DeChambeau because he hits it like a mile.
I think Tiger Woods has definitely changed the game. He was one of the first players to become athletic, and he really showed everyone how they should all be playing.
Since 1946, Bag Boy has been one of the most respected brands in golf, known for their unmatched quality, unbelievable durability, and unsurpassed innovation and design. Bag Boy designs, manufactures, and distributes a full line of innovative golf bags, golf covers, push carts, and accessories designed for on-course comfort and convenience. Bag Boy's Nitron Push Cart is a revolutionary auto-open cart engineered with nitron piston technology, transforming from a compact folded cart to open and ready to go in seconds.
Thank you, Bad Boy.
Bag Boy's 3-in-1 cart fan is the accessory you need on your Bag Boy push cart.
Stay cool on the golf course and keep your phone charged at all times. Go to www.bagboy.com for more information.
Everybody has a role model, someone that they strive to be like. The juniors shared with us which pro golfers they look up to.
Pro that I look up to would probably be Kevin Kisner. He knows his game. He doesn't go out of his comfort zone, but when he gets in his groove, he keeps going.
Probably Natalie Corda. She's super cool and I love the way she plays.
I look up to Tiger Woods because he's a really hard worker and he has a really strong mind.
Webb Simpson because of how he attacks courses and has really good course management.
Bryson DeChambeau because he's muscular and he has the hard work ethic.
Tiger Woods because he's been through a lot and just continues to battle no matter what the task at hand.
In a game like golf, sometimes all you can do is laugh. Let's take a look at some funny moments that have happened on the golf course.
So yesterday when I was playing my practice round, I could not find my golf ball anywhere. And I was already on the tee and I left my bag further up and I asked one of the kids who was in the 11 to 13 group who was already up there if he could find my ball, and I was like waving my hand to him and I realized in my hand was my golf ball.
So my freshman year of high school, we had tryouts and we were allowed to take carts. And my friend was so nervous on the first hole that he actually flipped his cart.
This past summer I was in a tournament and I can't remember the course, but it went into the hazard and it hit the rock and came back out onto the green, and it was probably the greatest moment of my life.
When I sliced it in the creek and it was just above the water, I took my shoes off and my shorts and I was in the creek with my underwear and I topped it right in front of me back in the creek.
So my family is members at a club in Bermuda, and one time when we were over there on like the third hole or something, I was in a bunker and I accidentally shanked it. It went over the lip, it hit kind of a rock and rolled in the hole and I got a birdie.
Ricky Fowler's Orange on Orange, Tiger Woods' Sunday Red. Which pro do you think has the best style on tour? Let's see what the juniors said.
Best dressed pro golfer is John Daly.
Again, probably Nelly or Jess. Yeah.
Ian Poulter's like crazy shiny outfits and his crazy spiky hair.
Lexi Thompson.
Tony Finau.
Ian Poulter by far.
Probably Rory. He always looks put together. Yeah.
Ricky Fowler.
The worst dressed player is Justin Thomas because of his ugly pants. He's got to switch to just plain colors.
I'd say Ricky Fowler.
Probably Bubba Watson.
All right, everybody, well, that's all the action that we've got for you this week. We also would like to give a huge shout out to Bag Boy. Thank you so much for sponsoring us and making this event possible. If you can't get enough of JGN, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Junior Golf Network. I'm your host, Sarah Davis. We'll see you next week.
Now go. Let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The Junior Golf Network is coming to the Disney Summer Junior Open in Orlando, Florida. Play the course that can make your dreams come true. The championship golf courses at the Walt Disney World Resort have garnered praise and prestigious awards for their superlative design, impeccable services, world-class amenities, and overall playability throughout the years. You'll experience the characteristic beauty and benefits that continue to rake in the accolades for Disney Golf.
See you real soon.